What's up, you guys? Today, we're going to go over how do you automate your delivery. How many of you guys have had the instance where you had to shut down all ads, shut down everything because you need to be able to deliver? Well, I'm going to show you today how to automate your delivery so you can still consistently enroll. But before I get into that, I'm going to play a little bit of a trailer and we will start right on the top of the hour. All right, for the next 5 minutes, let's go.
Whole experience has been absolutely life-changing.
Just being able to connect with so many different people, that was awesome.
Everybody wants a little piece of the cake.
I created this event because live events changed my life.
Time to throw it down and show me what you got. If you think you're so.
She's a wonderful person online, even a nicer person when you get to meet her.
We're not normal. We're weird. We're quirky. And we're extraordinarily qualified to help and transform people's lives.
She's exactly who you see online. She really cares about the people who are here.
Yeah, show me what you got. If you think you're so hot, wanna make it to the top. You gotta hang with the big shots. Yeah, show me what you got.
You're having these mind-blowing conversations with these amazing entrepreneurs, and every single moment of this retreat has just been life-changing.
Kim is really inspiring to me because she cares so much. Like, you can see her she's just really available for people, and a lot of coaches, especially at events, she genuinely cares.
To be in an environment of like-minded people that share the similar energy as I do, and being able to talk with other business folks in a really fun environment and just learn and grow together.
She's like this little badass all by herself, but she's got these powerhouse people who are also equally invested in their people's success. And the mastermind was awesome by itself, and of course that all led to me joining the inner circle. You get how warm she is. She knows everybody's first and last name. She knows where they are in their business, and it's clear that she is deeply committed to her clients' results. She just wants the world for her people, and that really comes through.
To be able to network with the people who are surrounding you in your space that are a little bit higher level, just going, okay, I didn't think about that. That was kind of nice to see.
I thought it was going to be more like a seminar. There was also a lot of actionable items that we were taking that we implemented, and I was able to close deals, and it was amazing.
Coming here, I met amazing people who are further than I've been, who've given me super pointed advice, and they're also willing to help.
I think I got a lot more than I asked for because it really brought together a community of people who are like-minded, which was, for me, amazing to network with such high-level people.
She brings a lot of value. Her team is absolutely incredible. Every single person that I had a conversation with was extremely valuable, and so you can just tell the type of people that she attracts to her events.
And I always feel like when you're with people of a similar mindset, you're going to learn a lot more, and that's really what happened for me this weekend.
I would say if you're a beginning entrepreneur, you should be here. If you come here, you get all the knowledge, and to me, it's amazing.
Yeah, if you're a coach, I would recommend this event because it goes over high ticket sales, creating your value ladder, how to automate your business. You're kind of you're bulletproofing your business in that way.
No matter what stage you're at, you will benefit from attending one of these events.
I really hope anyone can take advantage of this. Any entrepreneur, inspiring entrepreneur, anyone that wants to make their dreams come true and take their business to the next level, I think they should be all here.
The offer here is that you're connected to a team that's basically turnkey. Once you tap into this turnkey system, it's going to help your business grow to the next level, no matter where you're at.
All right, we are back. So I'm going to go ahead and as you're tuning on in, couple of house rules. If you need to catch up on the replay, #replay to get caught up on the replay. And if you haven't upgraded so that you have a longer time to watch the replays, #upgrade below. And my team and I will send you the link for that. We are going to be announcing the winner of the leaderboard on Sunday. That's right. You have from now until Sunday to complete the homework, complete all the activities so that you can win on the leadership board. Awesome. And we see some of you guys tuning on in. What's up? Excited for you. I'm now gonna go ahead and start the presentation and start the training. Let me know, type 1 in the chat if you can hear me, type 2 if you can see me, and type 12 if you can hear me and see the slides. Let me know in the chat. All right, let's go, everyone. Today is day 5. Day 5 is how to automate your delivery with AI. All right. So what is this training? Every single day, I teach you everything you need to automate your group and launch your high ticket offer. If you're just jumping on in and you're so new to this, give me an N in the chat for new. By the way, this training is completely free for you. All I ask in return is that we follow this principle. Movement equals magic, right? We're not hunched over on our laptop. We're not busy doing something else. We are moving and we are typing and we're interacting with each other. The reason why I do these training is so that I get to say hi to you. I get to interact with you. So that's all I need from you in order for you to stay in the training, in order for you to get access to the replays. All you have to do is interact with me. Agreed? All right. Give me a 1 in the chat if that's a yes. And this training allows you to add an extra 5 to 6 figures per month with your group in any niche. Let me know, what is your niche right now? Is it health, wealth, or relationship? Give me an H of health. Give me a W as wealth. Give me an R if your niche is relationship. And I don't want to leave your pot of gold untapped, okay? I want to make sure that you're able to consistently add an extra 5 to 6 figures per month without a large following. Let me know right now if you're like, thank goodness I don't have to have a large following in order for me to not leave my pot of gold untapped. And your pot of gold is your group, even if you're starting at 0. And this training works in a fragile economy. How many of you guys have seen things shift? You know, there's a winter coming. Your dollar doesn't go all the way as much anymore, right? Give me an S in the chat if you have witnessed the shift, if you've seen the shift happening. This training is recession proof. This model works even in the middle of a pandemic. And so welcome back to day 5. If you remember from yesterday, we talked about your launch engines and why Facebook groups are the #1 best way to grow your online income. So who is Kim? I'm the daughter of poor immigrant parents, hung out with the wrong crowd, drove them a little bit crazy. The first company I launched was a dismantling company because I was good at breaking shit emoji. Just leave the food there. I have like food delivery. I cannot respond to your knocking or anything like that at all because I'm doing a presentation. So just leave it there. The first company I launched was a dismantling company because I was good at breaking shit emoji. Decided I was too smart for hard labor and started building my online business. I've since made over 4 million in online sales and won several awards for my effort. The founder of GroupConvert and the creator of the gold rule of the group sales method. Now, this training is not about me. It's about you guys. So you've ever felt like you're the black sheep of your family, of your community. When people zig, you tend to zag. Give me a Z in the chat. And today we're going to go over D. It's a simple step-by-step system which allows you to deliver your product, services, and coaching programs without endless one-on-one coaching calls and without needing to have a fancy course. Why now? The scaling delivery method, aha moments, and why yes, you can is what we will go into. And remember, there are more customers that exist that you can ever hope to serve in this lifetime. I want that to sink in with you, okay? Type 1 in the chat if you can feel that truth. There are more customers that exist that you can ever hope to serve in this lifetime, because as of 2017, there's over 2 billion active monthly users on Facebook alone. So if you guys are telling me, Kim, my people are not on Facebook, I'm going to ask you, are you enrolling 2 billion users a year? So that you've exhausted everyone on Facebook. Your people are never on Facebook. Well, that's simply not the case, right? And I want you to imagine this. Imagine knowing that when you launch, you're no longer afraid of getting more customers because you automated your delivery. Imagine walking into your launch with your head held high, confidence in your souls, and reassurance in your heart because you're doing right by your tribe. You're excited to serve without thinking, is this going to be a lot of work with nothing to show for it? You have a set year because you've automated your delivery. And let me know, maybe you already know this is possible because you're like, I would have, I could have, I should have. but we know so many who haven't found success on their own. Today, I'm going to give you the formula to dominate your delivery, and this training will be kind of funny. It's going to be kind of hilarious. Before we get into automating your delivery, let's recap on what automation conversations mean. All right, let's recap on what automation conversations mean. So I want to remind you guys, because some of you guys attended our VIP session, and I walked you through the group machine with AI. Your Facebook group can be a machine that enables you to speak to your members on autopilot. Who here believes in that? Type 1 in the chat if you're like, yes, I can have my group be an ATM, a machine that has automated conversations with my people as they're jumping into my group. All right. And that machine will enable me to filter through my people in the group and find the people who need my help. Type 1 if that's a yes, and type 2 if you don't believe that yet. Okay. So for those of you who missed the training, I'm going to go over very quickly what the group machine with AI looks like. This is the flow. First of all, filling up your group can be a very organic procedure, organic method, but I'm going to show you how to speed that up, right? If you're a fan of speeding things up, give me an S in the chat. You're a fan of speeding things up. All right. So one way is through ads, running ads. Now you can run ads straight to a group join. You can run ads straight to a group join. The other type is the organic way. You can scrape leads from other groups utilizing this tool called trygroupflow.com, trygroupflow.com. And it allows you to go and scrape leads from other groups and send them messages to invite them into yours. After they enter your group, you can collect their 3 questions and 3 answers as they're coming on in. And because of that, you're going to ask them for their email address. Now, you have the link to their profile and you have their email address. And for some of you guys, you ask for the phone number too. With that information, they can enter into a chat conversation with your chat bot, with your group bot. From that conversation, because there's AI instilled, they schedule a call with you. They have a conversation with your team. And from that AI conversation, they're now in your calendar, booked out. So just to show you the power of having these conversations even get started while you're working someone who here it's not a full-time gig for you, growing your group. Type 1 in the chat if it's not a full-time gig for you, growing your group, and you're doing something else. You have other projects. This is a side thing for you, and you just don't have all that time to send those messages. And type 2 in the chat if it is your full-time gig and you are fully all in, playing full out, but you just don't have all that energy to have those conversations. Give me a 2 in the chat. So with that said, here are some examples of because there's a conversation, it led to sales. So Kate Sun came into our group, got an automated message. Then 30 days later, she went into our program. She earned $18,000 within 30 days. Now, if we didn't have that initial conversation with her, who knows where Kate Sun will be with her group, right? This is April. April came in. We're like, lovely to meet you. 30 days later, she did $52,000 with her group. And here's Rochelle. We're like, hey, Rochelle, are you ready to jump in? She's like, yes, I'm in. And she did $29,000 in 30 days with her group. So with that said, if you want to grab access to the step-by-step group machine masterclass we have, upgrade to VIP by the end of today. Make sure that you go and you upgrade to VIP by the end of today. The link to upgrade VIP looks like this. Let me go ahead. Because our VIP, you're able to go and upgrade it to get more time to watch the replays. This is what it looks like for the landing page here. And I'm going to go ahead and drop that in the link here for you guys to do that upgrade. Okay. It's just groupignitechallenge.com/VIP upgrade. And you can go ahead and upgrade to VIP right there. Okay. Inside of the chat. I posted it into the chat for you guys. And team, also make sure that you post it into the chat as well. All right, so back to the lesson. I want to ask you, are you here to be basic or are you here to be legendary? Give me an L for legendary. Group owner, give me a B for basic. All right. If you want to be legendary, let's go get it. Let's go for it. Who is ready to learn the step-by-step formula I use to dominate delivery? Give me a double D in the chat if you're ready for it. Dominating your delivery. Scaling your delivery is, I call my STFU method. Serving and onboarding, testimonials and social proof, follow-up and referrals, upsell and ascension. So give me a double D in the chat and then give me a STFU. I told you this training will be funny. If your kids are in the room, they're like, Mommy, what is STFU? You say it's serve and onboard, it's testimonials and social proof, it's follow-up and referrals, it's upsell and ascension. Take a screenshot of this right now for serving and onboarding. Take a screenshot of this right now for serving and onboarding. So this is how we automate delivery. With this screenshot alone, one of our clients, Clifford Decibels, he was able to increase his monthly income of $20,000 a month for the past 14 months doing these 5-day challenges to $60,000 because he automated his onboarding. Okay, so this is very important. As soon as someone comes into our ecosystem and they fill out the Panda Doc, they get sent to an onboarding form. That onboarding form automatically goes and updates our CRM, automatically goes and updates their status in our email campaign autoresponder, gives them access to their modules immediately, and creates a Slack channel for personalized support with them. It also creates a Google Drive folder where they have personalized documentation already created from our templates so that their CSM, the one-on-one support that they get, the one-on-one client success manager has access to all their information, and they get sent into scheduling their first kickoff call. Now, all of this is done immediately in succession. With that said, I'm going to break that down, okay? Clients sign the contract. This is the onboarding form they fill out. The questionnaire. Now, what's important about the onboarding form? Give me an O if you don't have an onboarding form, and give me a 1 if you do. Let me know what it is that is your gap right now, because we're here. We're going to be shopping at the Gap store. We're here all about the gaps, right? So for those of you who have a questionnaire, what the questionnaire allows us to do is understand the client's goals and expectations. We ask, what did you enroll into our program specifically for? So off the bat, we know exactly what they're looking for. Instant deliverables, so they feel like they're already being served. I'm in the middle of my launch. I cannot answer any kind of questions. Please go away. Instant deliverables, so they feel like they're already being served, and it triggers automatic access to assets, which is the membership portal. How many of you guys can say automatic access to assets like a billion times? It is a tongue twister. Automatic access to assets. Notes automatically gets filled out to update the team on the client's status so that the information is organized so the team can serve the clients with speed. How many of you guys have to relay information to your team manually, one by one, little by little, right? And then so when you enroll people, you're just running around scrambling, being afraid to enroll more. Give me a Y in the chat for yes if you are afraid to enroll more. All right, our clients gets added automatically to our membership. How many of you guys are manually adding access to people's membership? Let me know right now. Type 1 in the chat and type 0 if you're like, no, I've automated that process. And our team follows up with a straightforward process to welcome each member inside of their private Slack channel, because every single client gets one-on-one support from us. We have a pin post at the very top that tells them, here's your membership portal, here's your checklist, here's all the coaching call calendars, here's your success document, here's where you schedule your success call with your one-on-one coach. All right, serving is the S part. How many of you guys send your people into a paid community? Let me know, what is that paid community look like? Is it a Facebook group? Is it school? Is it Slack? We use a combination of Facebook group and Slack. We have since moved over to School, to our paid community as well. But what this group allows us to do, the group just for the paid community, is we have quality client-generated content. Clients are encouraged to ring the bell and share their wins, which doubles as testimonials you can screenshot. And clients feel like they're one with the tribe and part of your family to keep each other accountable and moving in the right direction. It's the best way to deliver paid content without complicated software or other membership platforms. Okay. And how many of you guys know what Slack is? Give me an S in the chat if you understand what Slack is. And by the way, this training is completely free for you. All I ask is that you interact back with me, because movement equals what? Movement equals magic. Movement equals momentum. And so why Slack won't let your clients Slack is Slack is an app and it's completely free for you. It enables you to communicate directly with your clients. This is how we use Slack. It automates client communication and accountability. It's like they have us in their pocket. It's an app. Document client wins for testimonials. You can easily search the history of a client to understand their challenges. You can make company-wide announcements to all clients within a few clicks straight to their phone. And it encourages a greater sense of community above and beyond the group itself. So with direct in-app notifications, clients feel like they have a coach in their pocket. So we don't let them slack. Now with AI, if you go to this software called getcody.ai, you can have every one of your customer questions answered by an AI that learns from your documentation. That's right. You can go and upload documents into getcody.ai, and it will learn from the PDF, learn from the PowerPoint, learn from your own internal training. What you can also do is use otter.ai to just grab out all of your videos, all of your course videos, if you have a bunch of course videos, and then upload the transcript into getcody.ai so you can have every customer questions answered internally. Was that helpful for you guys? Type 2 in the chat if that's helpful for you guys. Let me know. Super excited to introduce to you guys these AI software and tools. For those of you who got into our VIP training live, you saw that how I utilize getcody.ai, because we click through and we implement together. If you need more time to access the VIP replays, if you need to access the VIP replays, period, make sure you hashtag upgrade, and a team member of mine will send you the link to upgrade to VIP. All right. With that said, it's only $37 for VIP for those of you who are just jumping in and wondering how much is the cost for the VIP upgrade. It's only $37. No worries, okay? And having a clear onboarding process and private community keeps your clients happy, right? And would you agree that a happy client is a good client? Would you agree that a happy client is a good client? Good clients leads to good reviews and testimonials, which in turn leads to more business, right? And there's 4 types of social proof methods we use. Who here already uses any of these? Okay, so let me know what it is you're missing. If you're not doing the ring a bell method, give me an R in the chat. It's shouting out clients' wins for the groups to see, because some of you guys are silent winners. How many of you guys have some silent winners in your midst? Give me an S, because they're not going to shout out their wins. They want to be modest, right? But we're going to shout it out for them. There's also video testimonials of big wins, congrats posts, and commitment posts. I'm going to go over each one, so don't worry about it. With that said, ring the bell posts. So April, when she did nearly $50,000 in 30 days with us, starting from a group of 0 members, we posted her win. She didn't post her win. We posted her win. We heard about her win in one of the group calls that she showed up to. And she's like, yeah, this is my win. So we went on and we posted ring the bell for my client, April. $30,000 within a month inside of the Ignite with 0 members inside her group when she started. Brain explosion emoji. And the cool thing about the ring a bell post is that your clients can go and post underneath a social proof upon social proof. And she's like, oh my gosh, Kim, I'm past 50,000. So, and I have 6 other people I'm working right now. So can't wait to tell you, right? So if there's silent winners, we want to be able to shout them out. How many of you guys are not doing this right now? Give me a 1 in the chat if you're not doing Ring the Bell posts in the past, let's say 30 days. And if you are, give me a 2 in the chat. The next one in terms of delivery is video testimonials of big wins. How many of you guys, as soon as a client win, you ask them immediately, hey, can you give me a video testimonial of your win? And you tell them, hey, this is what the video testimonial can be around. So what we do is we tell our clients, hey, can you tell us the numbers you got? Can you tell us the time span that you did those numbers? Can you say the name Group Convert Ignite? So they get coached in terms of the framework, but those numbers are their numbers. They can say whatever they want, but right after they do a big win, you just ask them real quick. They can go live on their phone, send them to you, and you can have that as a video testimonial to be on your landing page. How many testimonials have you guys collected in the past 30 days, right? Let me know. Type that number down. By the way, if you attended the VIP session, I walk through the plug and play testimonial bot that will quickly let you grab testimonials from your audience. If you missed that, hashtag VIP access below, and my team will send you the link for the $37 VIP upgrade for you to go and utilize that and go back and watch the replays. All right. With that said, are you doing congratulations posts of your new buyers? Are you doing congratulations posts to new buyers? So what we do is we provide our clients these templates in order for them to congratulate their new clients as they are enrolling. This enables them to step into that new identity, that new self, as they're being enrolled into your program. Okay? If you're not doing this, give me a C in the chat if you're not, and this is part of your gap. Because remember, we're shopping at the Gap store today, folks. We're shopping at the Gap store. Commitment post. How many of you guys are making sure that as clients are coming in, and even before clients become clients, that they're committing? They're committing to doing the work. They're committing to the life they could live. They're committing to the next level of themselves. They're committing to playing all in, full out, and they're doing the work. Imagine how much more enjoyable your delivery would be if they've already committed to doing the work and they did some of the work before they enrolled, right? So that's what our commitment post technique allows our people to do. And this is what we teach our clients to do as well. So make sure if you're not doing these commitment posts, give me a C in the chat. Now, all of these posts and social proof come from clients feeling served and getting results. This is important for you because one good client equals, I'm going to do a pop quiz with you guys on this. So write this down. One good client equals 5 to 7 referrals. One good client equals 5 to 7 referrals. Okay. And the extraction of referrals is important. I call this process mining your diamonds. Okay. So when you're mining and you find a diamond, do you leave with that one diamond? Give me a 1 in the chat if you leave with that one diamond. Or give me a 2 if you're like, I'm going to dig up the rest of the cave, Kim. So, you know, give me a 2 if you're the type of person who's going to go to your trunk, you know, going to open your trunk. You're going to take the shovel out and you're like, I'm going to dig up the rest of this cave. You know, the shovel in your trunk next to the zip ties, next to the Clorox, next to the handcuffs and the trash bags, right? And the dirty boots. Do you guys get that? I've been watching too many true crime stories. All right. So, or you go to Home Depots or Lowe's and you buy a shovel because you're like, I'm not a shovel carrying person, Kim. I don't have a shovel in my trunk like some people do. Right. So you go in, get your shovel, come back, because chances are where you find one, you will find others. Right. This process of mining your diamonds is, it allows your clients to show off their diamonds, which are their results. You will attract others to it and they want to know how they found it. Now, obviously, not every client is willing to do the work or run the marathon to get good results. That's why it's important to follow up on them. In fact, studies show that most people need to see things more than once to take action. It's called the law of diffusion of innovation. you will have 60% of your clients and customers will come from after the tipping point in the follow-up, right? Let me ask you this. Do you marry the first person you date? Some of you guys do, right? Or does it take a couple of times for that person to warm up to you? Does it take a couple of exposure for your people to say yes, right? Who here believes that the first time someone sees you and is exposed to you, they immediately purchase? Out of 100 people, all of them just buy immediately? No. Of course, there's 3 to 5% who will say yes immediately because they're already a buyer. They're already yes for it. They just need to see your offer. But 60%, they're gonna need to see things more than once. So let me ask you this. Does the sale end after they enroll? Type 1 if yes, type 0 if no, Kim. The sale does not end after they enroll. Along with following up to make sure they stay on track and reach their goals, you also don't want to miss the opportunity to upsell and ascend your buyers into lifetime clients, right? This is called the Ascension Value Ladder. We want to make sure you have a ladder and it allows your people to come in at the price point that they're comfortable with now, okay? With the Ascension Value Ladder, you can tell your clients, you can help your clients at different points in their commitment levels. Some of them are ready to commit on a larger program with you. Others need to experience a shorter, smaller program before they fully commit. And having a ladder and asking them to continue on to the next logical step in their journey is just the very next step. So let's recap what we learned about delivery and the STFU method so far, okay? You can onboard clients in a way that leads to quick results and a streamlined process for faster success because you know exactly what they're looking for when they come on in. You have them fill out an onboarding form. You can utilize a Facebook group to deliver paid content without complicated software. You can automate client communication and accountability to have a clear process for client satisfaction. And you can easily collect and repurpose testimonials to convert more group members into buyers. When you're mining your diamonds, how many referrals is one good client? Write this down. Pop quiz time. One good client equals how many referrals? Go ahead and drop that in the comments. That's right, 5 to 7. And you can ascend your current clients upwards so they can enroll into your premium program. You can automate questions answering with an AI bot. So let me ask you this. When will you stop playing small? When will you stop playing small? More importantly, if they keep on going and they don't do anything, this is what we don't want to happen. We don't want them to go down that red path, right? We want your people to be able to go from point A to point B with the least amount of resistance. So enrolling your clients isn't this greedy endeavor. Launching your premium offer leads to a life of financial abundance, helping your members at the level of investment where they will make big all-in playing full-out moves. So I want to ask you, do you see how this is the only formula you need to succeed? Did I solve the delivery problem? Do you see how you can deliver in a way that doesn't lead to burnout? Do you see how you can onboard clients to create a great customer experience? Do you see how you can harness the power of testimonials to enroll more clients? And do you see how these automations can decrease your onboarding time so you can scale? All right, let's do the math here, okay? Let's do the math. So $30 a month membership. Some of you guys are like, Kim, I like my membership offer. Okay. You need 100 people to make $3,000. Your $10,000 offer, you need 5 people to make $50,000. It's definitely not working 8 hours a day for 40 hours a week for $3,000 to $5,000. All you need is one automated group, one irresistible offer, and one launch engine. So who here feels excited? And is it okay if I go over my Group Convert Ignite offer in depth? I know I went through it very quickly the other day. And then yesterday there was some technical difficulties. So is it okay if I go over my Group Convert Ignite offer in depth with you guys? Yeah? Slow it down just a little so you guys know exactly what it entails, what you're getting. So welcome to my Group Convert Ignite 12 Weeks Collective. What you get, and this is what I hear all the time, Kim, I don't know how to fill up my group with the right people. Don't worry. You get my group traffic explosion and profile optimization training. You have traffic strategies to have more leads than you can handle organically from your perfect group funnel and creating a clear path to purchase for your people. Remember, there are 2 billion active monthly users on Facebook alone. There are more customers than you can ever hope to serve. And with our strategies, we show you how to fill up your group with the right people. So the questions, the pin post, the value post, pipeline, description, that's just the tip of the iceberg in terms of setting up your group so there's a clear path to purchase after you fill it with the right people. So not only do you get my group traffic explosion profile optimization training, you get my irresistible offer creation framework. It's a step-by-step guide to creating high-value offers that attract buyers and convert regardless of price. By the way, when you come on in, we sit you down with our offer expert, and line by line, we go through exactly the type of offer that will convert for you inside of your group. So there's no more guessing. There's no more, oh, Kim, I got to create my offer first before I start this. No, we will sit down with you and create your offer together in a way that fits your lifestyle and beliefs. And because we've done it for hundreds of other clients, we know exactly what your offer should look like, what price point in order to convert. All right, so not only do you get the group traffic explosion profile optimization training, you get my irresistible offer creation framework. You also get my 30-day content accelerators, the exact copy, compelling posts, and engagement sequences we use before launch and post-event to promote sales. That's a value of $497. So you know exactly what to post out. You could schedule out all your posts so you don't have to sit there and make things up every day. Who here is very reactive instead of proactive? Give me an R in the chat if you're reactive instead of proactive, right? So now you can be proactive. Not only do you get my group traffic explosion profile optimization training, my irresistible offer creation framework, my 30-day content accelerator, you get my showcase event strategy and launch engine. It's a roadmap to platform selling and hosting profitable events that converts like dang. And that's a value of $2,997. Now, when I say that we have a roadmap to platform selling and you're selling one-to-many from the comfort of your own home, imagine being in your house, being in a room in your house, as long as you have a laptop. Imagine traveling somewhere in Thailand or in Europe or Australia or Greenland, wherever you are. As long as you have a laptop and a working internet, you can do this. Because this methodology works. Even if you're an introvert like Tyler who doesn't go live at all, and he's like, Kim, I'm shy, okay? And I said, just try this out. And he's like, my group is dead. They can't even pay $500. And I'm like, okay, just try this out. We told him exactly what to say. He went live into his group, his dead group. He enrolled 12 people into his $5,000 program that we made up together. And he did $66,000 in his first 2 weeks working with us. And he's like, this must be a fluke, Kim. This is not consistent. I don't trust this. Can I do it again? And I said, yeah, you made $66K. He did $100,000 after 2 months. And he's like, well, 2 times the charm, but what about 3 times? And I said, okay, go. He did $150K. And then he reached over $250,000. Because our one-to-many method works. When we can tell you exactly what to say, you go and you say it to your group. There's no second chance. There's no second guessing yourself. When we sit down with you, we tell you exactly what your offer should look like that converts, exactly what to say to talk to your group. So you have a warm converting asset that sits inside. It's your multi-million-dollar asset. Adam Gillett's like, Kim, I don't want any slides. Can you just tell me what to say? No slides. We're like, okay. His first launch did 50,000 and his second launch did 75. And guess what? His group was only 146 people. He teaches men how to be empowered. He teaches men how to be men. And Jamie's like, Kim, what if I'm not like you? I'm not like outward I'm not an extrovert. I'm not like this. By the way, I'm like an introvert extrovert, right? How many of you guys are introvert extroverts? You know, type 2 in the chat if you're both. I said, no, it's okay, Jamie. You can do this without a big launch. And she did a very tiny, teeny invitation to her people. She did $12,000. And some of you guys own agency. How many of you guys serve local businesses, own agencies? Type 1 in the chat. If you own an agency, you know a friend who has an agency who this might help. Oliver Bohr came to me. He's like, I know copywriting. I know websites. I know this. I know that, Kim. I mean, what difference will this make in my ecosystem? I said, well, you haven't tried one-to-many pitch, right? You jump on a bunch of calls all the time, right? And he's like, yeah, that's right. Okay, he did $17,000 on his very first pitch into a group. And Sharon Cecilia, how many of you guys teach energy healing? You teach something that's more soulful. You teach something that hits the heart, right? And you're wondering, well, will your one-to-many converting method works with groups if I'm not teaching something money-making? And Sharon Cecilia had those same concerns. I said, yeah, we've already taught hundreds of other coaches that teach us this. So we know exactly what you're going to say, how you're going to say it, how you're going to set it up, and what you're going to say to your people. And in a way that's natural, because energy healers and people seeking that help don't want to be hard sold, right? Lambert, who was like, I already have an audience. How many of you guys already have an audience, or you know of people with an audience that you can help? Give me one in the chat. So Lambert, who came to me, she's like, Kim, I already have an audience. I don't have a group. Will this work if I'm mainly on YouTube? We're like, yeah, this will work. Go ahead and say it like this. She enrolled 42 people in 5 days into a brand new program teaching people how to be confident on video. She did $250,000 in 5 days. I'm not saying that everyone will do $250,000 in 5 days. I'm saying that for those with an audience already, it's like an activation campaign. And Lanny Cabral, how many of you guys are like, Kim, I don't even want to mess with landing pages. I don't really want to mess with anything. You know, people can freaking pay me on Venmo. So that's what happened with Lonnie. We told Lonnie what to say. We were like, Lonnie, this is exactly what you said. Go say it to your group. She's like, okay. And I don't want to do 5 days. Can I just do it in 1 day? We're like, yes. In 1 day, she did $21,960 with this one-to-many converting conversation. And her niche is senior care entrepreneurs. She didn't even have a landing page. She sent everyone into a Venmo link. Okay. And if you teach fitness, that's Colin and Melissa. They spent $50,000 in coaching before they met us. And because their method was jumping on a lot of cold calls, before. And our method is like, well, you can talk one-to-many into a group. This is what you say. They did $27,996 in cash collected in 9 days. So not only do our Facebook group conversion method works one-to-many, where you can be like Tyler, an introvert. It's your first time going live. You're like, I'm scared. Or you could be like Rochelle, who has a physical photography business. She did over $200,000 on the hybrid offer that we created for her, so she can teach photography. And it did so well, she shut down her actual photography business because she told me, Kim, I don't want to run around taking pictures anymore. I just want to teach this because I can just do this from anywhere in the world. How many of you guys would like to earn income no matter where you are in the world consistently? Type 1 in the chat. You might have a physical business, but you might do so well like Rochelle that you shut down your physical business for online income. Dave Shutler teaches fitness. It works for women's dating strategists like Kim Seltzer. It works for Shelly Airy, doing over $200,000 with teaching people how to do handstands on Zoom. Cecilia Morris, Facebook ads. April Dotson has a call center. She teaches nothing. She's like, this is a call center. And we were able to help her do an extra $52,000 in 30 days, starting from scratch, no Facebook group. And Sharon Cecilia did $49,000 teaching soulful coaching. Jason Dillard, Julian and Bob has a Python school. Damon Green does real estate coaching. Justin Connor does real estate investment, no coaching. Oliver Bohr has an agency. So not only do you get my group traffic explosion and profile optimization training, you get my irresistible offer creation framework. You get the 30-day content accelerator. You get my showcase event strategy and launch engine. You get my winning 5-day challenge template. The 5-day challenge template that we have, and some of you guys took advantage of this, right? It's the exact presentation and process, including slides, funnels, emails, and follow-up sequences I use to clear well over 4 million. And you get my high-ticket $1 million selling system, a coordinated attack on new customer acquisition and re-engaging your existing audience to drive new sales each and every day. You walk away as a certified group monetization coach in our referral network. Facebook group owners are paying people, paying Facebook group monetization coaches to help them monetize their community. How many of you guys type 1 in the chat if you know of someone with a huge community and they have no idea how to monetize their community? They have a huge following and a huge community that they built trust over time, and they just have no clue, right? This is a job that is emerging, and there's 610 million Facebook group owners out there as of 2010. What year are we in? 2024, right? If you Google how many Facebook group owners exist online, there's over 610 million that you can help. I can't help everyone. We can't help everyone. But with what you learn from us, you'll be able to have in your pocket a strategy that will enable people with communities to monetize their community. With that said, you will learn all this and more on a done-for-you presentation success call. The value of that is $2,500. We will sit down with you. We'll tell you exactly what to say in your presentation, scripted completely out. 12 weeks of weekly Zoom calls with my expert team of coaches as needed. I'm training you like an athlete running a marathon. How many of you guys are Olympian athletes? Give me an A in the chat if you're like, I'm an athlete, Kim. I'm a mental athlete. I'm a physical athlete. As an athlete, I know I need to train you with the best. I need to train you with the best, right? So you'll get a coach, Diana. She trains Thursdays on Facebook ads. She's been running ads to fill up groups with the right people for the past 3 years. She's an expert at this. You get access to her. You get access to Larry Antiporter, who himself has sold over 5.4 million in high-ticket sales and scaled sales teams. You'll get access to him on Tuesdays. So we can review your calls. We can see what are you saying. You get access to RJ Ahmed. For those of you who are not technically savvy, RJ is the bots and automation tech coach. He also has an award-winning podcast. Mutita, if you guys don't know who to hire, how to hire, what to pay, and how to scale out your team, Mutita trains Fridays on systems, operations, and team building. And then you'll see me on Mondays. I'm going to talk to you about sales and profiting and what's working, the apex information of what's working for groups now, whether it's a Facebook group, a school group, what's working for groups. All right, so you will learn all this and more in these deliverables. Done for you presentation success call, 12 weeks of weekly Zoom calls, 4 one-on-one strategies and Canvas calls every single month. And I'm not pairing you up with a person who's just checking in with you. I'm pairing you up with people like Priyanka. She has her own award-winning podcast, ranked amazing podcast. She herself has coached under Tony Robbins, and she has helped over 300 coaches succeed. So when she sits down with you, it is more than just accountability. It is strategy. You'll be able to strategize with her. How valuable would it be for you to have real-time course correction, real-time feedback from a one-on-one coach that taught under Tony Robbins, that has her own award-winning podcast, right? So you get access to premium support throughout the way. With that said, a done for you presentation successful, 12 weeks of weekly Zoom calls, 4 one-on-one strategy calls every single month, step-by-step pre-recorded video content in the membership portal if you decide to go deeper on your own time. So we have videos 1 to 2 minutes long detailing the entire journey for you, from your launch to your scaling to your team building. A lot of my clients tell me it's like all-in-one support, all in under one umbrella. So you don't have to go and hire 10 different coaches for one thing. So not only do you get a done for you presentation success call, 12 weeks of weekly Zoom calls, 4 one-on-one strategy calls every single month, step-by-step pre-recorded video content in the membership portal, private Slack channel where you have direct access to everyone on the team, including me, on-demand tech support, one-on-one Zoom calls Monday through Friday, because we don't want to let technology get in the way of your success. Unlike other programs out there, we own software, we own technology. So you're not just learning from an ecosystem where all we're doing is teaching coaches. We actually have software. We own software solutions so that we know how to help you with the tech. So in total, you will get my group traffic explosion profile optimization training, value at $9,997. The irresistible offer creation framework, value at $4,997. The 30-day content accelerator, not only do you get that, you get my showcase event strategy and launch engine, so you can convert one to many like dang. You get my winning 5-day challenge template, so you get all my slides, funnels, emails, follow-up sequences all connected and up and running in filling out one form. And you also get my high-ticket $1 million selling system, which is a coordinated attack on getting new people into your group and re-engaging your existing audience to drive new sales each and every day. So for those of you who have the sales roller coaster, up and down, peaks and high, let me know. Type 1 if your income is not consistent. With a high-ticket $1 million selling system, we'll show you how to re-engage your audience every single day. Delivered in a done-for-you presentation success call, 12 weeks of weekly Zoom calls, 4 one-on-one strategies and accountability calls every single month, step-by-step pre-recorded video content in the membership portal, private Slack channel where you have direct access to everyone on the team, including me, and on-demand tech support one-on-one Zoom calls Monday through Friday. It's the game-changing support you deserve. Drop a 1 in the chat if you felt like you bought these little things here and there, a slice. It felt like you bought a slice of an apple when you deserve the whole buffet. It felt like you got a little rinky-dinky, tiny, teeny course when you need the entire level of support to get you to that next level. That's a ton of value. In fact, it's a total value of $103,958. All right, you're like, okay, Kim, what's it gonna cost me? So even if all you did was enroll 2 clients at $10,000, that's a $20,000 a month. But what if you enrolled 4 clients a month? That's an extra $960,000 a year. What would you do with that extra $960,000 a year at 4 clients a month? So it's not going to be $100,000, even though Lambert Koo did $250,000 in 5 days with us. It's not going to be $80,000, even if Kim Stelter did $80,000 within 9 days with us, with her teaching women how to date online. It's not going to be $40,000, even though Christopher Blakeman with no front teeth did $40,000 in 30 days with us, teaching women how to run embroidery businesses. It's not going to be even $30,000, even if Sharon Cecilia did $49,000 within 5 days, launching into their group, teaching energy healing. It's not even going to be $20,000. It's not even going to be $10,000. Even if Sunny, who teaches people how to read the stars with astrology, did $10,000 in his first 9 days with us. Today, it is only $5,000. It is only $5,000. This is our lowest that we've ever provided this offer. It is the best price. It's challenge-only pricing. My team thought I was nuts to provide it for this price. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to groupconvert.com/ignite. But wait, do I have your permission to over-deliver? So I told you we have done for you bonuses that disappears day after day. April 17th, you get all the done for you bonuses. Done for you AI booking automation, done for you funnel, done for you ads, done for you organic traffic flow. 1 ticket to our in-person event in Colombia, guarantee $30,000 in 90 days or work with you until you do. This is April 18th. This is April 19th. So when you go and submit your deposit, submit your payment today, you still can activate the Done For You ad setup, Done For You organic traffic flow setup, and the ticket to our in-person event in Colombia. Next month, we have our event at the end of the month, the last weekend of May. And still activate our guarantee. You're going to be able to make $30,000 in the next 90 days, or we work with you one-on-one until you do, which is priceless. Okay? So with that said, I want you to be able to go to groupconvert.com/ignite. It is Friday today. groupconvert.com/ignite. And I want you to fill in your information and put in your deposit. Okay? I'm going to walk you through what it looks like to be able to go to the page and commit. Who here would love this offer? I'm going to share this tab. So what you're going to do is you're going to go here, groupconvert.com/ignite. You're going to click, I'm ready to do this. It's going to scroll you all the way down. And you're going to put in the commitment deposit, save your spot, or the 3-month for $5K. The bonuses you can see are here. So make sure that you don't lose this bonus today, the Done For You ad setup bonus today. You don't lose that today. Put down your deposit, put down the $5K, right? So you don't lose it today, okay? And we're so confident that our method will work for you, that we have that guarantee in place as well. We have that guarantee in place for you. Go to groupconvert.com/ignite so we can ignite your group, ignite your life. If you wait till tomorrow, you will lose the Done For You ad setup. If you wait till the next day, you will lose the Done For You organic traffic flow setup. Right now, there are 5 spots available. Congratulations, Joe Mendoza, for grabbing the spot yesterday. Congratulations for Jen. Congratulations to Jesse. Congratulations to Becky Blake. Becky was like, I'm a long-term lurker, first-time investor. Let's go, Becky. There are 5 slots available. We close our cart on Tuesday. So you have today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday to decide. You have 4 days. So you have to speak to your spouse. You have to speak to your business partner. You have to have a conversation. Go to groupconvert.com/ignite. There's a video on that landing page to explain everything in the offer so that your business partner, you can go and go through all of the details, watch all of our testimonials on that page. We have over 400 testimonials on our YouTube channel that you can access from that landing page as well. So with that said, I want you to be the next success story. I want you to be like Jason Dillard, who's like, Kim, can I do this before my launch? Can I start making money before I do my launch? We're like, yes. He collected $12,000 within 10 days teaching affiliate marketing. Christopher Stubbs did $31,000.
So I'm Christopher Stubbs, co-founder of the Wolf Pack. We've been working with Kim and her team, and it has been absolutely amazing. There's a lot of people out there who offer a lot of things, and sometimes they don't deliver. Kim and her team have absolutely delivered above and beyond, and we're very, very happy with their service. We did our first launch just a little over a month into the program, maybe a little less, somewhere close to that, and the results have been phenomenal. Lots of registrants, lots of book calls, and lots of cash in the bank. So very, very happy, and highly recommend working with Kim and her team. They absolutely deliver, and they deliver just above and beyond. They've thought through all the things that are needed, and they make sure you have everything you need, and very, very happy. So couldn't recommend it more.
I want you to be here on my slides as in the next 30 days. Okay. And some of you guys are thinking, but what if my first launch fails? Well, that's what happened with Jacob, because the first time someone views you and witnesses you doesn't mean the first time they marry you, right? So what we did, because it's a compounding effect, we're like, all right, Jacob, just do it again 2 weeks later. He did it again 2 weeks later. The people who saw his launch the first time saved up their money. And 2 weeks later, they got in. And if you're like, Kim, I'm older. I'm in my 40s, 50s, 60s. Can this work for me? Yes, Lonnie Cabral is in her 60s. And she still did $21,000 with a group of 57 people. She enrolled 2 people into a 10K offer, and the rest were 57 people buying into $37. All right. Same thing. If you have a business partner, if you have been struggling to monetize your community for a long time, like Colin and Michelle spent $50,000 on coaches, course creators until they met us. They made $0 before they met us. And with our methods and our techniques, we're able to go and have them cash collect $26,000 on their very first launch with us. Okay? So I want you to be in the next success story. Okay, I want to see your face here. So, with that said, do you guys have any questions? Let me know in the chat if you have any questions. Today's commitment statement is I, Kim Dang, commit to automating my delivery to scale my group sales. #scale, commit. That's it. The training for today is over. The most important question here is, would you love it? Would you love this offer? Go to groupconvert.com/ignite to get started. Reach out to a team member. Make sure you open up a conversation so that you could be like Kate Sun, who teaches the Akashic Record, did $18,000 in 30 days. So you could be like Tyler, who with his $250,000, he was able to create a nonprofit because it's not all about money. How many of you guys are here because it's not all about the money? It's about the heart. It's about the mission. It's about creating your nonprofit. It's about helping your community. That's what Tyler was able to do. Adam Gillett started a software company, something much bigger, but he started with $50,000, $75,000 from his 5-day challenge. Kim Seltzer is forever grateful because now she can take care of her family. She has a consistent method of monetizing. And Rochelle Sheepers, who once a struggling mom, can now give her children the life they deserve. The first thing she did after she got her $46,000 launch, she gave her children $500 Amazon gift cards, her young children. She's like, I'm giving them something I never got myself when I was growing up. Shabankar was able to charge close to $2,000 above his previous pricing because he isn't from the US. How many of you guys are outside of the US and you're like, I'm charging pennies? And Kristen, she closed $51,000 in 1 month, beating her record by 11K. How many of you guys would like to beat your personal record? Michael Guzman signed up 25 solid people. And April treated herself. What would you treat yourself with if you were to do $52,000 in a month? She got herself a BMW that she's been eyeing for a long time. Because when April met me, she was plateaued at $25,000 a month for her call center for 7 years. 7 years. Make sure you open up a conversation and save your spot. groupconvert.com/ignite. All right. All right. With that said, I want you to give yourself a pat on the back. I want you to give yourself a pat on the back because you made it. You made it. It's the end of our 5-day training. We went through how do you automate your group. We went through how do you put together your offer, the VIP sessions we implemented on creating your mission post. We implemented on your testimonial bot, on your group bot that sells people upon entry. We went into how do you launch one-to-many into your group. And now today we went over how do you automate delivery, right? Of course, I can't teach everything that we have inside of our implementation program in 5 days. And that's why if you want our energy, you want my energy, for the next 12 weeks, how would your future look like? What would your group and your monetization journey look like? How would it be different if you have me and my team in your back pocket for the next 12 weeks, helping you, implementing, and especially with our done for you bonuses, you don't even need to set some of this stuff up yourself, right? And access to all the experts. So what would your life look like if you are able to go from, like April Dotson, 0 members in her group, to doing 52,000 in 30 days with us? If you're able to go from 0 to 100 in 30 days, how would that make an impact on your family, on yourself, and on your community, on your people? If you are all in, full out, this offer is not perfect for everyone here. But if it resonates with you and you're listening and you know that your people deserve a higher level, a higher version of you to step up and play all in, full out. If your clients, if your family, if yourself know that this will take you to the next level, then this offer is perfect for you and is crafted with in mind, keeping in mind to have you scale a sustainable business that will last for years and years to come, that will enable, like some of our clients, to employ their brother, their son, their daughters. Rochelle had her daughter, her teenage daughter, work with her as part of her $46,000 launch on a tiny, teeny group of less than 140 people. So with that said, we have no more VIP sessions right now. This is the last day. For those of you who already enrolled, 5 of you who are already enrolled, we have 5 spots left. I will see you on the inside. I will see you inside of Ignite. And if you're slightly on the fence, if you're just considering it, make sure you open up a conversation with any of my team members and make sure that you put down your commitment deposit before cart closes to take advantage of our challenge-only pricing and our challenge-only bonuses. Outside of the challenge, you can ask the other clients. Outside of the challenge, our prices go up by $4,000. So make sure you're able to take advantage of challenge-only pricing now during these 5 days, okay? You have from now to Tuesday to decide, groupconvert.com/ignite. And think about the return on investment versus your cost of inaction. What's the cost to yourself? What's the cost to your family? What's the cost to your clients when you play small? What is that cost looking like? Is that a cost you're willing to pay? And for some of my clients, they're like, no, I'm done paying down that cost. I'm not going to be paying that cost with my time, paying that cost with trying to figure this out on my own anymore, right? So if this resonates with you, you're all in, full out, LFG, right? I'll see you on the inside. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend. We also have a replay marathon that's going to be hitting your inbox tomorrow. It's going to send you to a replay page. No need to opt into anything. Just click on it. You can watch the replays in the session, day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can binge all 5 days. And that's going to kick off tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just watch your inboxes, watch your emails, and you can go and do the replay marathon together. And for our clients who come into our implementation program, we help them set all this up. We help them figure out the replay revenue, the replay marathon. We help them go beyond their first launch into an ecosystem that is not just high ticket clients, but a reoccurring revenue model bolted on to their coaching program, right? With that said, I'll see you guys on the inside. And if you're watching the replay, I'll see you in the replay marathon.